Yo, what's going on, people? It's your man's over here, your man Big Moodaa doing the first impressions. Yeah, you already know what it is. Um, where do I start with this? So, we already know this is the most anticipated game of the year, most anticipated multiplayer of the year. It's what everybody been looking forward to. This is what everybody is. So, is it good? Is it bad? Let's see. So, we're gonna start off with the core element of the multiplayer. You start off with a player creation. It's all right. It's not the best I've ever seen. It's not the worst. It's something that can be worked on later on. But of course, this is a beta. But we not gonna make it as a beta because this will probably be the final product. Um, you start off creating the player. They set you off through a little storyline. I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all, but it's a little storyline that they try to get you past. They try to get you the core elements of the multiplayer. You know, something easy, something light. Um, the gameplay as a whole, it's a little rough. I ain't gonna hold you, it's rough. Now, what I mean by it's rough is the movement is kind of sluggish in a way. Y'all seeing gameplay at an actual like PvP, so y'all understand what I'm talking about. The movement is rough. The aiming is kind of delayed. So it's not me that's trash. This is actually, well, I'm probably trash, but this is the game being the game. Alright, what you see is what you get. This isn't like the typical third person shooter that you would get anywhere else. So aside from the movement and from the way the mechanics of the game are, courtesy of Rockstar, the game's alright. I mean, it starts off kind of slow, but the multiplayer it's alright. You tag up with a bunch of friends. I mean, it's some fun to have here. Now, one of the issues that I have in this game, well, at least in the multiplayer, is the cost of everything. The cost of everything is ridiculous. Earning money in this game is like pulling teeth. Okay, they cut it up into two currencies. It's gold and then it's actual money. Gold seems to be the most important because all the like premier stuff is required to have gold. So each mission that you do, at least main little side missions, give you pennies to the dollar. You could do them numerous times, but they'll still only give you pennies. I saw a video of a guy doing a mission 15-20 times just to get 18 cents. So that's kind of a problem. It's not game breaking and it's not going to change the experience, but just keep that known when you're going into it. Gold, on the other hand, it's the same thing. That's probably going to be the microtransaction of the game. It's just gold. Now, the multiplayer experience as a whole when playing PvP, it's not the best. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. As of right now, everything is kind of cluttered into two or three game modes. You can't really choose what you want, but everything is kind of at random. You either choose from a large showdown or a small showdown. Small showdowns are between, I believe, 8 and 12 people. The large are from, I believe, 15 to 32. Now, what you're seeing here is actual large showdown gameplay. Everybody online is using auto aim. Okay, like I was one of the people that ran through this with that played the story, and when I played it, I played in free aim because I feel playing in free aim is probably the best that you could possibly do. You know, the game's not playing itself for you. So I played everything in auto aim, or not in auto aim, in free aim. In multiplayer, it's almost as you're required to have auto aim. Auto aim. If you don't have auto aim, you're getting beasted. Everybody's running that. They don't separate it for like skill level or anything. Everything that you play in multiplayer is auto aim. So when you see yourself getting beasted, it's not because you're trash. It's because they're using that hard auto aim. But that's nothing to really take away from the game. That's just upcoming patches that they're probably gonna make, and you know, little things that they can work on later on. Now, when it comes to the modes, you have your typical team deathmatch, your domination, your free-for-all, you know, your standard stuff, your capture the flag type things. Where it shines here is the Battle Royale modes. Now, I know everything is kind of clustered with Battle Royale, but I mean, that's the move now. You either get with it or get lost. So, when I heard this game had Battle Royale, I was like, okay, I'm willing to give it a chance because I like Call of Duty's Battle Royale. I'm actually looking forward to Battlefield's Battle Royale. So, this Battle Royale is different. Okay, now other games is basically you get whatever gun you want that you can possibly find and go hard. In these battle royales is different. You either play with a bow and arrow, you play with tomahawks and like throwing knives, or you could just play with a straight knife and it's battle royale, kill everybody to the top. It's different and it's slower, but it is more enjoyable that way because you're not really getting shot across the map from unknown locations. I haven't played too many of these matches, so I don't know really the map size, but from what I've seen, it's similar to this when it comes to like a large map in like the forest or, you know, something close to that. Aside from that, I haven't really had a problem with anything. I did see some frame rate drops, you know, playing some of the free roam going into like the towns, but that's expected. It's an online game. It's either that or lag, so you're gonna experience mostly that. The community on here, the community's interesting to say the very least. It's not as bad as GTA's when it comes to people just running around and trying to kill you, but it can be rough. There is no like press to talk functioning in this game as of right now, so when you go into a lobby, everybody's just shouting, so you're gonna hear, you know, people arguing or people trolling in the background. So if that's not your thing, then it's you could easily just go into a party chat. Camping is not, well, I wouldn't say it's not allowed in this game, but camping is not everybody's thing, so that's interesting. If you hide and if you stand in one spot, you will pop up on a mini-map. I'm glad they brought that from GTA 5 Online. I wasn't the biggest GTA 5 Online fan, but that is something that I'm glad that they brought over here. Deadeye does not work the same way as it worked in the single player. In the single player, you kind of had like a slowdown functionality, almost like a bullet time for Max Payne. In multiplayer, it's not like that. I believe in this gameplay, I did attempt to do Deadeye, and as you can see, it doesn't slow anything down. It doesn't really help you aim. It's just, actually, I'm not even sure what it does. I haven't really seen anything really work the way that it should when it came to the Deadeye functionality. The weapons in the game, it's alright. Most of the weapons, if not all of the weapons from the single player, are incorporated into multiplayer. Getting them is just a different story. They start you off with you know, a standard repeater and, you know, your standard revolver. They do give you a lasso and things like that, but who's really lassoing people online? If you do, good for you. I mean, I guess it's funny montages, but whatever. So what have we really learned here from this beta? The good and the bad. This is a fun game. With friends, you will definitely have a blast. This is everything that you would expect from a Rockstar game. If you did enjoy GTA 5 and OG Red Dead Redemption, even if you enjoyed like Max Payne multiplayer, I feel that you will enjoy this. You just have to get over some of the humps and some of the issues that do come along with it. Server issues, I did notice that there was some server glitches when I started off, but I understand this is a beta. So I did try to log into a match, and it immediately kicked me off, kicked me from everything, kicked me off the game. I didn't experience any app crashes that was discussed before, but I didn't experience any, so maybe that's just for Xbox. the verdict on here is give it a try. If you have the game, you might as well. It's no real issue to really take you away from the experience. If you know you have friends that are willing to play with you, go ahead. If not, I still say give it a try. If GTA 5 was your thing, if the OG Red Dead was your thing, then yeah, go ahead. I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable. But that's really all I got here. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that. You know what I'm saying? I will be bringing some live stream gameplay soon. I'm gonna be streaming a couple extra games. So if you're into anything else, let me know. Again, leave it in the comment section. It's been easy. It's been cool. It's been your boy. I'm out of here.